Financial freedom is something many of us dream about. Imagine not having to worry about money. Being able to leave your job, if you want to spend your time doing things you enjoy without worrying about paying your bills. For many of us, this vision can feel unattainable, but with the right knowledge, strategy, and actions, it can absolutely be achievable for you. Welcome to today's video where we'll cover the 7 stages of financial freedom and how you can move from each phase to the next, no matter where you are starting today. And if you like videos like these, make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button for this channel, Everyday Money Mastery, where we cover topics like investing, budgeting, early retirement, and other personal finance topics. This channel doesn't offer get-rich-quick schemes, just solid tips and motivation for everyday people who want to learn how to better manage their money and have more financial freedom. So let's get started. Stage 1. Financial awareness. Everybody starts here. By the mere fact that you are watching this video, you are already in this stage, at the very least. This is the stage where you start understanding your financial situation, your income, expenses, and debts. While this may seem simplistic, don't underestimate the power of this. A 2020 report by CareerBuilder reveals that 78% of full-time workers in the United States are living paycheck to paycheck. This shows that financial struggles are prevalent even among those who are employed on a full-time basis. The same CareerBuilder 2020 study found that even 6-figure earners fall into this bucket. According to their study, 10% of workers earning a salary of $100,000 or more per year reported living paycheck to paycheck. So people at all income brackets struggle with managing their finances. Unfortunately, we are not taught about personal finance in school, so it falls upon each of us to educate ourselves. Once you become aware that there are tools and resources available to help you, you can begin the process of learning how to plot your financial journey through budgeting, saving, investing, and strategic money management regardless of your income level. The second stage on your journey to financial independence is to become debt-free. For the purposes of looking at financial independence in practical and achievable steps, today we are looking at debt-free as achieving no debt except for a mortgage if you have one. This includes credit card debt, student loans, car loans, and personal loans. Americans collectively owe over $870 billion in credit card debt as of the end of 2021, with the average credit card balance per cardholder being just over $7,000. And student loan debt continues to be a significant burden for many Americans. The total outstanding student loan debt in the United States is over a staggering $1.7 trillion. Debt can feel overwhelming. The best way to tackle debt is to create a debt repayment plan and stick to it. Whether you use a debt snowball strategy, a debt avalanche strategy, or another strategy, the important thing is to pick a plan that works for you and stick to it. As you pay off your debts, you'll free up more money to save and invest, bringing you closer to financial independence. Stage 3 is all about having financial stability. In this stage, you have zero debt, you can comfortably pay all your bills, and you have an emergency fund in place. For a solid financial footing, it's essential to have an emergency fund to be able to cover unexpected expenses, like medical bills, car repairs, or a job layoff, without going into debt. It's not a matter of if unexpected expenses will come up, it is only a matter of when. The amount you should have saved in an emergency fund can vary depending on your individual circumstances and financial goals. However, a common guideline is to aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Keep in mind that certain factors may influence the size of your emergency fund. For example, if you have a stable job with a secure income, you may be comfortable with a smaller emergency fund closer to 3 months. Conversely, if you have dependents, variable income, or work in an industry with higher job uncertainty, you may want to aim for a larger emergency fund of 6 months or more. Once you have a fully funded emergency fund in place, you can enjoy peace of mind that you have a safety net to protect you and that you are able to withstand unexpected expenses or short-term income disruptions without going into debt. Stage 4, Growth. This stage is where we spend the most time. The growth stage can even overlap and happen concurrently with stages 2 and 3. In this stage, you are focused on building your wealth by allocating a portion of your income towards investments. Common investment options that people take advantage of are options like a 401k, HSA, IRA, Roth IRA, or other stock market investments. Some people also diversify with a real estate portfolio, and others may choose real estate as their sole investment strategy. The most impactful thing you can do in this growth stage is to start this stage as early as you can. This is due to the power of compound interest and appreciation. The goal in this stage is to grow your assets over time. Stage 5, Financial Coasting. While many people assume you work until you retire, there is another step here that many people take advantage of, and that is financial coasting. Financial coasting is a stage that precedes full financial independence. In this stage, you have accumulated enough savings and investments to cover your basic living expenses, but not necessarily all of your discretionary expenses or luxuries. In this stage, you may still work part-time or rely on some income coming in, but you have the flexibility to choose a job for the enjoyment rather than solely on the income, since you are only needing to earn for incremental spend above your essential living expenses. You have achieved a level of financial security that allows you to have more freedom and flexibility in your choices, but you may not have reached the point of complete financial independence where work is entirely optional. In essence, financial coasting is a stepping stone towards full financial independence, providing you with more control over your time and the ability to pursue your passions while still maintaining some level of income generation. Stage 6 is financial independence. If you've arrived here, congratulations. You've reached a significant milestone, and the end goal for many. Financial independence means you can maintain your current lifestyle without ever having to work again. At this point, you no longer rely on active employment or traditional work to sustain your lifestyle. You have achieved a level of financial freedom that allows you to have complete control over your time and choose how you want to spend it. To reach this stage, many people in the financial independence community look to the 4% rule for guidance. According to the 4% rule, to achieve financial independence, you should have a nest egg saved equal to 25 times your annual living expenses. For example, if your annual expenses are $50,000, you would aim to have a savings portfolio of $1.25 million to sustain your desired lifestyle without depleting your funds. While this is a general guideline, it's important to note that individual circumstances, risk tolerance, and market conditions may warrant adjustments to this rule, and it's advisable to consult with a financial advisor for personalized guidance. Aspirational stage number 7 is financial abundance. Financial abundance refers to a state of financial well-being and prosperity where you have not only reached financial independence, but you also have the freedom and resources to live a life able to pursue luxuries beyond your day-to-day life. This goes beyond the ability to live comfortably and provide for your loved ones, but also to create a lasting financial legacy and have the resources to pursue your bucket list passions, dreams, and aspirations in life without being constrained by financial limitations. And there you have it, the 7 stages of financial independence. Remember, this journey is about progress, not perfection. Stay focused, make intentional choices with your money, and celebrate each milestone along the way. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with others on their own path to financial independence. And be sure to subscribe to Everyday Money Mastery for more practical tips and motivation.